Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. We're about to react to 9 to 5 jobs so awful, and we're tired of pretending they're not. Which is so true, because 9 to 5 jobs are awful. Like, it shouldn't be that long for me to be at work. It's only 24 hours in a day. I'm at work for 8 hours. I gotta get up an extra hour. So mostly you're there for 10 hours. It's gonna take another hour to get home. By the time you get home, take a shower and everything, go back to sleep, and you gotta go back and eat. Okay? This don't make no sense. Like, come on, you only have 24 hours in a day, and you working 5 days a week for 8 hours. Sometimes 12. Sometimes 12. Especially in this economy. But let's see what these girls talking about, because I feel like everybody's feeling the same way, especially Gen Z. I know how you're feeling. The struggle life. All right.
I'm literally 6 months into my first corporate job, and I already want to quit. And it's not the fact that I don't like my job and like the people.
Wait, I don't even need these headphones. I can just play it out loud. I only use these for music, y'all.
Suck, and like it's just horrible. It's like actually a pretty nice job. Like, I love my coworkers. Like, it's all around great. Like, if you look at it at face value, it's great. My one thing that I hate most is the fact that it's been 6 months and I literally feel like nothing has happened in the past 6 months. I work 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Actually, no, it's more like 8 to 5. And sometimes it's like 5 to 5. I'll be going through my work week, and then by the time it gets to Friday, I'm just so exhausted to the fact where like I can't do anything on the weekend anymore. Something needs to change in this like work culture, because like this is not cutting it. Because I'm not gonna go through my entire life working for like 40 years and then like I wake up one day and I think about it and I'm like, wow, it's been 40 years and I've done literally nothing. The only caveat with quitting this job is that I will not have any money. So how am I supposed to live? Like, what am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Anyway, that's my rant for today. See you next time. Peace.
I hate that I can't just come to work and do the job. I have to come to work and perform.
Want a career in data analytics?
Performing, putting up a fake smile.
Programming languages.
Let me demystify corporate America for you all really quickly. It's nothing but a stage. And once you realize that you are an actor, it becomes super easy. Just get the lines down and the cadence and just practice your delivery. Yes, I can get that to you right away, okay? By end of day, okay. We'll have to circle back, really and truly. But I'm really confident that we can achieve our goals. And that's like level 1, but if you want the master class, here's some other techniques, okay? How's your oldest daughter doing? Oh, okay, yeah, college applications can be really difficult. It's the kids, it's all in the kids.
I worked in corporate America for several years. I kind of bop in and out. And in my humble opinion, corporate speak is the worst thing. I absolutely hate it. I don't get it. I don't like it. I'm good at it. I deal with it, but I don't like it. I think it's stupid. Why can't we just talk regularly with respect? Why do we have to say, oh, just checking in, circling back? What? Nobody says that. And then as soon as you start saying that in real life, it's like, oh, you're a corporate girly. I can see it. I can see it. And also, having been a corporate girly, having not been a corporate girly, like I said, bopping in and out, no one's happy. No one is happy, deep down. So why do we just take away all of the BS and act normal and act real? That would just make everyone more happy. They get to be themselves, their authentic selves. That would be the best way to do it.
That's how it wasn't my job. Everybody acting like.
Does anybody else feel like their life is just passing them by because of their job in corporate America? And you try really hard to compartmentalize your life and your job, but you have anxiety, and so everything just meshes together, and you end every single day with 15 tasks that you didn't complete, so it just gets pushed the next day, and you're just in this never-ending cycle of feeling like you're behind and like you're not doing enough. I'm going insane.
Alright, so I quit my white-collar finance job about a month ago.
Not the white collar.
And started driving. And I've been driving for long enough to kind of talk about the difference between the two jobs. So when I was in the office, the first thing I noticed was like, when I used to work in the office, after a day, I would be exhausted, like mentally exhausted. Like I'd come home and wouldn't have enough time or energy to like think or cook or like do anything else extracurricular. I just wanted to lay down and do nothing. But you know, drive is not like that. So like, I'm tired at the end of the day, but I get home and I have time to really focus on everything else that I have going on in my life. You know, plan for, you know, my personal business as well as other things. The second thing I noticed,
I feel like when you have like a 9-to-5 job, you don't have any time for your real life, like any time for your personal self. It's all about the work at the job. It's all about them getting the paper done. Da, 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 da. By the time you get home, you don't got time to be doing anything. You don't want to watch Netflix. You don't want to do no hobbies. I like crocheting. You know, you don't got time for that. It'd be like, I mean, knocked out. Watching Netflix, about 10 to 15 minutes in, I'll be knocked the freak out. Like, come on.
Was the demographics. I was the only black man on my floor for like 2 years. And that was, I went into it knowing that, you know, I was going to be, you know, the minority or whatever. But what they don't tell you is how draining that is. Work became less about my abilities and my expertise, and it became more of a performance to show competence rather than letting my competence show through my actual work. And I went to school for finance. I did not go to school for political science. So I just wasn't feeling the office politics. Like, in retrospect, there was so much going on, but while I was deep in it, I couldn't necessarily point out all the red flags. Yeah, so when I was working in corporate, I never had a male manager, and I especially never had like a black male supervisor. Like, all my supervisors were predominantly white women, and that's the complete opposite of, you know, my supervisor now. But yeah, man, just happy to be out of that environment. So let me know if you want to hear more about my corporate experience or what I got coming up next. You know, I don't see too many people, too many men in particular, black men in particular, talking about their corporate experience or their experience, you know, working a 9 to 5. So, you know, I thought I'd share a little bit.
I am the only person in my office that takes a 1-hour lunch. The only person. I'm the youngest person. I'm not going to say my age, but I am the youngest person and the only person that takes a 1-hour lunch. We come in at 7 a.m. and we leave at 5 p.m. Those are 10-hour days.
This message is Funsultant approved.
How on earth do you talk about all the serious fun in a season pass and 15?
So those are 50-hour weeks. We're salary. We don't get paid for 50-hour weeks. We get paid for 40-hour weeks. Nobody takes an hour lunch. I take my hour lunch because why not? And then I feel like, you know, these judgmental stares when I come back in, like, I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not doing this. Work-life balance. Isn't that what I got interviewed for? You guys said we care about work-life balance, blah, blah, blah. They're always trying to sell you this dream, paint you this picture. I'm so tired of these jobs. And if you're my boss, I'm just kidding.
Girl, take that hour lunch, y'all. Get that.
I'm trying to figure out where his TikTok is so I can block him. Can't find it though, so hopefully he doesn't have a TikTok.
9 to 5 is bullshit. Unpaid lunch breaks are bullshit. Working all day and going home to have 2 hours of free time before bed is bullshit. 5-day work week is bullshit. Working yourself to death is bullshit. Retiring at 65, unlikely, is bullshit. Starting your adult life in debt from student loans is bullshit. Giving kids 7 hours of school and then homework to ready them for the never-ending grind is bullshit. It is so frustrating that we have one chance of life on this earth, and humanity chooses taxes and credit scores and pollution instead of floating around in the ocean all day eating fruit and hanging out.
I'd rather live on an island. You want to know why? But come on, like 65. Some people barely make it 65. A lot of people barely make it to 30. So I feel like they should make it 50, 55. I say 55, please.
Gen Z is pushing back against traditional workplace norms. Maybe it's because they're right. They're calling us all out. They're calling us out on the expectation to be available 24/7, the idea that presence equals productivity, the pressure to give your whole self to work. And I can tell you, these aren't just Gen Z issues. They're human issues that we've just normalized for way too long.
They're not back. It took Gen Z for the millennials and older people to step up. Like, are you serious? Like, come on, you knew this work life was a freaking rat race. Y'all been doing it for like years, but it took a freaking younger generation to say something for y'all to even get it through your heads.
Asking for special treatment, I think they're asking for what we all deserve, which are workplaces that enhance our humanity instead of diminishing it.
It's getting out of hand, and it has got to stop. The corporate jargon is getting out of hand, and I'm over it. I'm tired of strategically realigning on our objectives and really taking a deeper dive into how we synergize as a team. And piggybacking off of what Kyle said, I think it's so important that we grab the low-hanging fruit. Matter of fact, if you didn't know it, you should really build the plane while flying it. What are we talking about?
That must be her meeting.
What are we talking about? And why are we always taking deeper dives? I'm tired of diving.
Oh.
I'm so tired of diving. I am tired of realigning. Am I about to cry right now? Like, I'm so for real, y'all. Today was a day, and I'm done.
That was definitely her meeting. Don't talk about diving and all that.
I did get approved to be in the TikTok Shop Creator Fund, so maybe I need to start doing that because I cannot with the corporate jargon anymore.
Work-life balance.
This is why they want to get rid of TikTok. I'm sorry for pausing, y'all. I don't want to talk over anybody that's coming up, but they want to get rid of TikTok because people aren't going back to work because you're making more money on TikTok doing what you love to do, and then being in the office all day with fake people smiling in your face talking about, oh my god, how was your day, da 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 da. I saw a video like that on TikTok earlier about how everybody's so fake in the corporate world. I might show a little clip here, but like, come on, it's exhausting trying to be fake all day. Like, I want to go home. I'd rather do a work from home job and not be around people at all.
When did everyone get so soft? I would argue that the older generations had an unhealthy work-life balance. You decided to front-load 50 years of work to then maybe have 10 years of life. Millennials and Gen Zers were like, no, we would like to enjoy our life along the way and not give up arguably our best 45 or 50 years. We want to have these enriching experiences along the way, and doing a 4-day work week is the quickest way to do that. We can get things done in 32 hours instead of 40, and this is where the world is going. We want the extra day to sit in a hammock and have a fucking iced coffee, spend time with our family, or this is actually more practical of what's really going on. Millennials and Gen Zers are working 2-3 jobs. So though you call us soft, though you call us lazy, we are working harder than the previous generations in longer hours for way less. And anytime this 4-day work week is brought up to boomers who aren't retired, they ask, well, what would I do on that extra day? Or what would I do if I retire? That is a bizarre thing to millennials and Gen. What would you do? You could start a garden, start a podcast, spoil your grandkids, travel. You could do anything that you want, but you all have just dedicated your life to corporations, and that's great if that's what you want to do. But you're not going to push this on us and say that we're soft and lazy because we see a better way.
This is your daily reminder that
another quote. I hate when you go to work and they be like, oh, you're just soft, you're lazy, you don't want to work extra hours, you don't want to stay overtime. What is wrong? What you got to do at home that's so important? I got to live, I got to watch Netflix, sleep, be with my kitty cat and all types of stuff than be here, okay?
if you work a corporate job, it is not that serious. I promise you, your job is not that serious. And you know how I know? I work in marketing, I lead a global brand marketing team, and I come home from work and I tell my husband about my day and the meetings that I went to and little clickety-clackities that I did on my laptop. And my husband is a paramedic, and he comes home from work and tells me about doing CPR on a cardiac arrest patient, or taking care of a 1-year-old who's having seizures, or extricating someone from a bad car crash. Those are emergencies. Whatever email you just got is not an emergency. So stress a little bit less.
I'm to the point where I'm just so sick of like the 9-to-5 corporate America. And the thing is, I just got here. I'm 2 years in and I'm already over it. Like the politics, the climbing up the ladder, the people in the room telling you have to work like extra hard to just make it up to the next level. Well, let's be real, the people probably at the top most likely didn't climb the corporate ladder, they just knew somebody. And some did, but some didn't. But this whole thing of like, we spend 40 hours of the week at work.
I'm sorry.
Just to survive in corporate America, and then survive in America, and then just survive. Like, I'm so over this. Like, I have a strong, like, urge to live abroad, because something tells me that they just are doing better and just have a happier life abroad.
So I saw this.
I know our work life over here in America is like bad with the 9 to 5, but Japan is worse. Because Japan, they do 8 hours to 10 hours or something. But right after work, if the boss tells you got to go out and have fun with him, you got to go out and have fun with him. And you probably be out there all night, and then you have to get up early in the morning, and you might miss your train, the last train, so you're like stuck outside until the next morning. Like, I seen their work life. I'm like, yeah, they can keep that. They can keep that over there. Ours is not that bad.
Creator talk about how drained she felt after one work call, like mentally fried, and she was saying how she remembered how 8 months ago she wasn't working, she was living with her parents, she had no money, and she was feeling judged because, you know, people judge people that don't work, but she had time to think, she had time to be creative, but now she has a nice apartment, she has a job, and she has obviously money coming in, but there's no energy to create and be creative. And she said something that blew my mind. She said that having time to think is a luxury. And I just want to say that I believe that our real self-actualization happens at the intersection of what we're passionate about and what the world actually needs from us. And like the only reason it feels like it's impossible is because we're taught to think that what lights us up won't make us money. But I promise you, and you can fact check me on this, ask any CEO or business guru, if it helps someone else, there's a way to turn that into income without selling your soul. But it's not about quitting your job tomorrow. Don't do that just yet. It's about exploring your passion with purpose and intention. And now you can do that slowly and, most importantly, consistently. Because when you're doing work that helps others and fills you up at the same time, it's not going to drain you. It's only going to expand you.
These little 5-hour weekends in between these month-long work weeks is really fucking killing me. Monday just keeps coming. Oh my god, the work week just keeps starting. It just keeps starting.
That's how it should be with school over when the weekend is over.
I'm tired, y'all. I think I need a really long vacation, and then maybe I'll feel less drained by this. But
I finally get it. I finally understand why so many people shit on working a 9 to 5 and working in corporate America. My frontal lobe literally had to develop in the office because today I hit a hard wall that I've never hit in my life, where I've realized that being a working adult is literally running on a never-ending hamster wheel, and we're doing the same thing for the rest of our motherfucking lives. It's crazy. If you're in college right now, like, think about it. Like, the rest of your life after school is waking up, commuting to your 9 to 5, working that 9 to 5, commuting home, and then rinsing and repeating the same cycle until we retire.
And that's what they trained us in school for. Getting up Monday through Friday, weekends off. 7 to 3, 8 to 3? One of them, 8 to 3 and 7 to 3. I'm like, they really trained us to work our whole life. So we in school for like, what, 12 years? 12 years, 18 years, you know. Why are we in school that long? What are y'all teaching? You're not teaching us nothing. I know we're supposed to enjoy like school and everything, but when we get out to the real world, we don't need half of that shit. We don't need geometry. We don't need history. We need history for the real history, but not the fake history. And like, we have art class, science class, gym class. And then you just throw us in an office after graduation. Like, what is this? This ain't what I signed up for.
At this point, we might not even retire till we're fucking 70 years old. Like, I'm just like, what is this? I don't know if I'm just spiraling, but it's just like really depressing to me, and I'm really starting to see that like there's not much to life other than working, which is so sad. Now I understand why people are like, oh, you gotta find hobbies, you gotta find things that you love as an adult, because if you cannot disconnect from your job after work hours and dissociate from that, it will drive you insane. This is like so ghetto, like, get me out, get me out, get me out.
And the fact that I'm around my coworkers more than I'm around the people that I actually want to be around, it's just a constant reminder every day of how much I hate working and how fast I gotta get the fuck out this system. Like, I can't, who's doing this for an extended period of time? I'm not. You will not suck the fucking life out of me. I'm not falling victim to it.
Do you know what a lot of people don't talk about? The fake urgency in corporate America. Because why do we feel like we're diffusing bombs? You literally asked for a spreadsheet an hour ago, and now you're doing a just circling back email. Susan, calm down, HR, I'm not a doctor. You know, like nothing is urgent. I do think people wrap their identity so much around their jobs that once they feel like they can't do certain specific work, like the whole company is going to collapse, and that's not the case.
No one talks about how much working in the corporate world can really affect your mental health. We talk about making more money, we talk about getting to the next position in our career, but we do not talk about how much that can affect your mental health and how much of that you truly do bring home with you, and you never really get a chance to cut it off. And so people wonder why people just kind of crash out. It's really because there's so much pressure at work to be great. You're always fighting for your position, no matter what position you're in. You're always trying to prove yourself. Like, it's never enough, and it's never just okay. There's never a downtime that you can have.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I recently resigned from my 9-to-5 corporate job that I was in for about a year and a half, and I fucking hated it. So here's 4 things I learned about the corporate world in my 1.5 years of hell. Number 1, what the fuck is with all these silent rules and expectations? Like the expectation that you'll come in early and stay back late, but like no one talks about it. It's just like expected. You're paying me till 5 p.m. I'm sorry. I'm out of here at 5 on the dot. Babe. Also the expectation to like arrive 10 to 15 minutes early. It takes me literally 30 seconds to turn on my computer. As long as I'm at my desk doing my work at 8:30 when I start, why the fuck does it matter if I'm there 10 minutes early? I will be at my desk at 8:30 till 5, and I will have a 1-hour lunch break where I will leave the office, and that's that. Okay, number 2, dressing up in cute corporate girly fits is like the biggest novelty for like the first 3 weeks, and then it wears off very, very quickly when you realize that you're trapped in an office all day, staring at a screen, talking to people that you don't like. Number 3 is that it's actually really fucking exhausting and draining, and I know some people will like be like it's an office job, you're sitting at a fucking desk all day. And while it's not physically draining, it is mentally and emotionally fucking exhausting. Seriously, staring at a fucking screen for 8 hours a day, like I literally had to go get an eye test because like I started getting these little like dust particle things that like fly around in my eye, and it still happens now, and it only started when I fucking started looking at a screen every single day. The 4th and final thing that I learned is that the 9-to-5 lifestyle is fucking shit. Like I will never go back to a full-time 9-to-5 corporate job. It's like the worst way to live your life. Like you literally just wake up, go to work, come home, make dinner, go to sleep, go to work, repeat. Like 2 days off on the weekend that go by instantaneously, and then you're back at work.
Damn. I know. Everybody's getting tired of it, because especially like when money just keeps going up, like rent goes up, car insurance go up, groceries are like ridiculously high for no reason. Milk, eggs, bread, the meat is ridiculous. I should just become vegan, because who paying like $30 for a damn steak? It's like everything keeps going up. You're working more, but you're not making more because everything keeps going up. That's how the rat race keeps going in the damn circle. You're working 2 or 3 jobs just to make a living when you should just be working 1 job so you can have fun, free time, you know, do what you want, like go hobbies and vacation. You only get like a week of vacation. That's why people be calling out, because you ain't gonna give me just a week of vacation. I need 2, 3, maybe a whole month worth of vacation, baby. Now I know salary you get like a whole month, but some jobs they really don't care. So it's really sad. Everybody's feeling the same way. Gen Z, y'all have made a way for everybody else, because people would have still been working 9 to 5 thinking like this is the life. But other than that, yeah, I really feel how everybody's feeling. 9 to 5 ain't the way, and the fact that people can't even find jobs right now, just enjoy your life and just try to make something out of nothing. I don't know, stay with your parents or something, because working right now is just ridiculous. Enjoy what you can, figure out what hobbies you like, and try to just start like a TikTok or a YouTube channel. I don't know, just start something and focus on you, because you don't want to be miserable at the job just for money. Money don't equal happiness. It equals happiness if you can use it wisely, but the way things are going, we're in a recession. So that's all I gotta say. People can't find jobs right now. I'll probably react to that later. But yeah, if you like this video, you like more of my reactions to like finding jobs and real life situations, make sure you comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Also subscribe to my Candy Pie channel, and we'll see you on the next. Bye.